Hi, my love. Here is what happens when you stop convincing in your content and you start to show up more in your authority. Okay? You will not only sign more clients, high level clients, but you also show up more confidently, and that's what's going to attract and magnetize more people to you. Okay, so this is what you want to do if you want to sign more high level clients and make more money in your business. This is a very subtle shift, so which is why I wanted to do a live and kind of walk you through this. So most likely you are showing up right now. If you're not consistently signing clients, you are most likely showing up with convincing content, and that kind of looks like you're speaking to everyone, and it kind of convinces them that they need your work, right? It's like this, you feel like you need to prove or show people that your work is really valuable and that they need it, right? Whereas authority content, and that's what we're going to talk about today, it speaks to the person who wants to invest right now, right? She's ready right now. She already knows that it is possible for her. And she already knows that she's ready to work with you as soon as she finds you online or if she's been following you for a while, right? So the difference here is that with convincing content, you are speaking to the people that may not be ready to work with a coach yet. They may not be entirely sure that they want to invest in themselves or not, right? They are the people that may sign up for a free offer or your low-end offer, like a masterclass or a webinar, or like a low-end small course, like my Art of Receiving. It's like under $100. They kind of want to dip their toes into your work, right? These are the people that will reach out to you to kind of work with you and ask for the options, but then don't follow through. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Obviously, we are here to serve our people, and they are also our people. But I know, and that's why I'm doing this live for you, I know that you want to attract and magnetize to you the people that are ready, and the people that are ready to go now, right? They show up and in your DMs and are ready to go, are ready to invest, are ready to do the work, right? That's what you want. And that is what happens with authority content, okay? So in authority content, first of all, you emanate your zone of genius, right? Meaning your zone of genius is what you're naturally really good at. And that energy seeps through your words, right? Which is then very specific to your dream clients, which is our next step. So that energy in turn magnetizes people to you. So if you show up with what you're really good at and what you help people with, right? Your zone of genius, this comes effortlessly to you. You show up in a more confident and powerful authority kind of way, right? And people are drawn to that. Instead of you doing the convincing content, people feel like it's the wrong people that you attract, basically, right? Does that make sense? So with that authority content, you become more magnetic, and there's no convincing, there's no proving, no kind of like that showing off energy, like you need this. Whereas in authority content, they already know they need it, right? They are seeking you out. So with authority content, you are staying in your lane. You are super clear, right? You are super specific about who your work is for. So that's always the first step. Who's your dream client? Are you speaking to her? What does she need to hear today, right? This is what you need to hear today. You're my dream client, okay? So you speak directly to the person that already knows your results that you give to your people are possible for her, right? You don't need to convince that your work will get her there. She already knows it will. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. I realized I didn't turn my ring light on. It's okay, you can see me. It's nice and sunny out. Anyways, I'm going to give you an example. Okay, so for my work, I work with female entrepreneurs and leaders. I activate them deeper into their zone of genius and their purpose work, right? I like to call it what they're here to do on earth. And from there, I help them create 100K years and beyond by magnetizing clients, money, opportunities to them. And I do that by reviewing their business model, their offerings, their inner being, of course. Love that. Very big part of my work. And of course, their content and messaging, right? So that everything they do is specific to who they want to attract, right? Is focused on their purpose work and nothing else. And it is clear, right? And this not only saves them so much time on their calendar, but it also helps them bring in super aligned, dreamy clients, money, more freedom, right? And you will notice when you look at my content, it speaks specifically to what they want. 10K months, 100K years, more time, less work, right? Being super specific, being more clear, knowing exactly what you need to do on a specific day to bring in those clients, right? But when you actually work with me, we do a lot of inner work, right? We look at your content, we do audits, I do my embodiment and content audits. I look at your business model and your offerings. We do money work, sales work, right? So those are the tools. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent, but this is important for you to hear. I don't lead with that in my content. I talk about what my person wants. What she needs is what she gets when she works with me, right? That makes sense. So from there, going with our example, I can get super specific, right? I can get super specific in how that shows up for my dream client in their day-to-day lives. Like they wake up not really sure what to do in their business to bring in clients right now. They think they may want to do a membership or create a new course, or they just start randomly working on their website and send out a random newsletter like for the fifth time this week, where in fact, that doesn't really get the results they want, right? Working with me will. So my job in my content is to give her that shift, right? Here's what you're doing. Here's why it's not creating results, and it's okay, right? You're not doing anything wrong. But here's what happens when you make that shift. You bring the results that you want to you. So that's what you want to do in your content. So that's your little piece of homework, right? So what happens here, and this is what I want you to start doing in your content as well, is speak to the people that are already sure, right? She already knows there is another way, and you show her that. They are already ready to go. She's already doing the work, right? She just needs to fine tune with more focus, with more clarity, right? She's already doing it. It just requires shifts and tweaks here and there. They don't need to be convinced. And that's a really important shift, right? You can feel that different energy of content and show up in that authority. What is your authority? What is your zone of genius? What are you really, really good at that your client wants, right? Not what she needs, which is what you do when you work with her. What does she want? What does she desire? She wakes up and gets ready for her day. What's in the back of her mind at all times that she really wants to solve and work through with you? That's what you want to speak to in your content. And then you will start attracting a different caliber of people, right? That are so ready to work with you. They are ready to go, ready to do the work. And it's going to be so much easier for you to show up from there. Okay, it will just literally start flowing out of you. Like you can see the ease in which I'm speaking about this, because this is my zone of genius, right? So I hope this was helpful. Apply this. If you need more help with this, DM me about my 10K month intensive. This is a month-long intensive in which we cover exactly what we just went through, right? You can sign, like that will result in you signing clients in your DMs, up-level your content to magnetize dream clients. I will review your content in this intensive. We will do the inner work, right? So that you can start making 10K months in your business. Much love.